Hey guys, this is Lala Legacy and welcome back to another episode of Roommates. So before we jump in, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already because that would mean the entire world to me. And after this video, if you liked it, hit that like button too. Alright, so let's get into this. We have 55 spontaneous and 40 active. So what do we need? We're at Isabella. Okay, so we need a lot more spontaneous. We need just a little bit more active. Okay, active is here. Spontaneous? Yes. Okay, so in this week, we need to get to, Tuesday. Which shouldn't be that hard. It's nice sometimes to just relax in the common room with a book. Sally's here reading too. Don't mind me, ladies. Gotta get some stuff out of my van. I'll just be back and forth a couple of times. No problem. Sally looks out after him as he goes to the van. I can't help but wonder about it too. So, have you ever heard of his band? No, not his actual band. Yeah, me neither. Hey, we should see if we can go along. Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I've never had the chance to see a real band practicing before. I don't know if we should intrude, though. Maybe we should just let it go? Oh, where's the fun in that? Come on, put your stuff away and we'll just ask. Max comes in and out a few more times while we clean up our things. Okay, that's about it. I'm out, ladies. Make sure Dominic knows not to call the cops if I get home late, okay? Actually, Max, we had an idea. Would you mind if we came along with you? We've never seen a band practicing like this before. We thought it would be nice. Hey, listen, the guys are always happy to show off for a beautiful lady, so I'm fine if you two want to show up. Does one of you have a car you can follow in? I don't actually own a car. This town's pretty well laid out for college students. Honestly, I only know a few people who even have cars. I think Dominic has one for going to meetings. I know I don't have a car. Well, crap. That's a problem. I only have enough room in the van for one. Aw, we hadn't thought of that. Yeah, that sucks. How will we decide who goes? I don't know. Is naked mud wrestling off the table? Stop that, Max. What do you think, Anne? I don't know if I want to hurt Sally's feelings by insisting. I mean, I'm pretty interested. Still, I could always back out. Well, we're not going to. No, it's not worth the trouble it would cause. I kind of felt intrusive about it anyway. Well, you said someone needed to tell Dominic that you'd be home late, right? I don't mind hanging out. Really, Anne? That'd be really sweet of you. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, geez, actually, I just remembered. I have to pick up Memphis on my way to practice. Crap, I'm sorry, ladies. I can't actually take either of you. Max, that's terrible. You got us all excited for nothing. Look, I gotta go, but I'll make it up to you, okay? Max leaves with a wink, and Sally and I give each other exasperated looks. Jerk. I know. Let's go TP his room. What? I couldn't. Well, okay, yeah. We teach that jerk a toilet paper related lesson about messing with the ladies of Latin House, even though I was a little worried about Dominic finding out. When he did, he got the whole house together and we all TP'd the room together. It's so nice when roommates can bond. Sounds about right. Okay, here we go. This will not stand, do you hear me? I guess someone's upset Dominic again. I wish that was less common around here. I wonder what happened this time. I poke my head around the corner to see Dominic yelling at Isabella and Rakesh. What is this crap? You've all known about the inspection tomorrow for 2 weeks now. Am I just talking to myself at our meetings? To be honest, yes. I agree that you may be speaking more to yourself than us. Will you two shut up and clean this travesty? Hey, I had things to do tonight. But we worked so hard to arrange the room properly. Isabella, your plans are cancelled, effective immediately. Rakesh, you'll be damn lucky if I can convince them that all the paint around here is for an art class. This is all besides the point. Mouths shut. Commence cleaning. Wow, I've never seen Dominic this mad before. He did warn us about the dorm inspection happening early morning tomorrow. Even Max managed to shove all of his stuff into his closet. I'm not sure what kept Isabella. I guess I could offer to help them clean. Though they probably just think I was being a busybody. Maybe I should stay out of it. Nope, we're playing the event. No, I'm just being helpful. Do you need help out here? They need all the help they can get. Well, I don't mind lending a hand. Looking more closely at what Dominic had been yelling about, it looks like a giant shrine has been built in the study nook. All of the study books are strewn around, some with candles on them. Set above everything else on a stack of books is a blown-up picture of Dominic with the dorm rules stapled to it. It's really a very elaborate shrine. Test papers are strewn about along with colorful streamers and banners that say keep your grades up. It's incredibly messy, but must have taken them a while to do. Do you see this, the mess they've made? Isabella is laughing behind a hand. I have to admit, it's a little funny. Yeah, look, I got to go over the rest of the place. You guys just get this damn room clean. Isabella said he would appreciate it. Oh, Rakesh. I know, right? Who listens to me? Come on, guys, let's get this cleaned up. We don't want the house authority to kick us out or something. With 3 of us there, it's not really the most daunting task. Once all the candles are out, we get everything stripped down. Finally, it's just the 5 garbage bags of things to go out, and the giant stack of all the books. It's probably going to take another hour just to get all the books put away in their proper place. Looks like we've just about done it. Just the books and the trash. Rakesh, you take the trash. Isabella, you put the books away. That seems fair. Who will you help, Anne? We're gonna help Isabella with the books. I'll lend you a hand, Isabella. So, I am left to handle all these bags myself. Oh, what? A big, strong guy like you can't lift a few bags? I just thought Isabella might need more help. No, it's fine. I shall struggle. Oh my god. Rakesh grumbles, but takes the bags out the door toward the dumpster. Isabella and I sort through the books quietly. I'm just happy to have the chance to reorganize the study area a bit. Hey, thanks for helping out, Anne. I appreciate it. Oh, it's no problem, Isabella. I have to admit, it was kind of funny. I don't think I'd ever have thought to do something like that. Well, stick with me, cutie. I'm sure I can have you doing all sorts of things you'd never think to do. I'm not sure if I like the sound of that. Oh, you definitely should. Isabella winks at me teasingly. I giggle as I continue putting the books away. I'm sure she'd have me pulling all kinds of pranks if she had her way. You know, maybe I'd be the one to set you straight. I think by definition, that'd be impossible. Oh, you never know. I might have that effect on you. Sometimes you are impossibly cute, you know that? I know she's just teasing, but I can't help but blush anyway. Together, we get the rest of the books put away, while Isabella playfully bemoans the fact that her monument was torn down. Okay, so next one is on Saturday, which is the Halloween event. Today is the day. No, it's not. I've been waiting for the book sale down at the university store ever since I saw the flyer 2 weeks ago. This was going to be a fantastic sale. I'd be stupid not to take advantage. I've even got my extra large reusable shopping bags. Unfortunately, I've been too busy to learn the bus routes yet. Hopefully Dominic will know. Luckily, he's at the dining room table. Do you know which bus goes by the downtown bookstore, Dominic? What? The 27, I think. Why? Yeah, what's up at the bookstore? Oh, Max, I didn't see you there. Big sale today. Great chance to pick up books on the cheap. Thanks for the info. I head for the door to hopefully get to the bus stop in time. And wait! Nope. I think about turning around, but honestly, I just don't want to miss my bus. The sale is fantastic, and I get a lot of great reading material. Though I have to admit, the bags are pretty heavy when I'm done. Maybe I should have convinced one of the guys to come with me, help me lug this stuff. Alright, here we go. Friday and Saturday. Wow, I can't believe it's already Halloween. I've been so busy with classes, I've barely had time to even think about Halloween. Isabella told me about this party 2 weeks ago, but I hadn't even thought about it until a couple of days ago. Hey Anne, are you ready yet? Come on, we've got to get there by 8 o'clock. I can't do it. What? Come on, Anne, what's the problem? I just don't know if I can. How can I? What happened? I didn't get to the costume store until late last night. This is all they had left. I can't wear this. Isabella looks at the costume hanging on a hook from my closet and just laughs. Oh, honey, you have to wear that. I mean, you have to. No way. You can't ask me to do that. Come on. How are you gonna break out of that shell if you never put yourself out there? Trust me, you want an icebreaker. That costume will break the ice and their brains. They see you in that, they'll be putty in your hands. I can't. Look, I don't have time to argue with you, hun. You should do it. Meanwhile, I'm gonna call Chad and let him know I'm on my way. I'm out in 5 minutes, so don't be late, okay? Isabella leaves, dialing her cell phone. I can't believe I waited until the last minute to pick out an outfit. I don't know if I can stand being seen like this. And Isabella's teasing me already, saying I'll have people being putty in my hands? Sheesh. I guess I might look okay in it. I just don't know. Yep, we're going. No. I'm sick of always being the shrinking violet. It's Halloween, the one night of the year you can be someone you're not, and I'm not going to miss this opportunity. You know, besides being a native princess or something like that, because that's appropriation and it adds to the missing and murdered indigenous women problem. Nobody's forcing me to go out. Going out of my own will is a good step. Of course, I say that, but I still get dressed as quickly as possible before I have time to chicken out. A few rushed moments later, I'm standing in front of the house with Isabella. Hey. Ooh, that looks exactly as good as I imagined it would. You definitely do that costume justice, girl. Stop, yours looks way better than mine. I got mine at the last minute. Oh no, hun, trust me. Tonight we won't be letting anything stop us. Between the two of us, I'll be surprised if they don't knock the house down trying to get with us. Oh, good? Very good. Now, if only the others would show up, we could get going. As called, I am here. Oh, you dog, you. No, wolf, Isabella. I am a wolf. It's a saying, Rakesh. Your fur is so luxurious, Rakesh. Where did you get that outfit? I don't think I should say. People look down on scavenging, yes? Yeah, you probably shouldn't tell us. What about Max? This is his kind of thing, right? Whoopsie. Wow, I can't believe you're still in denial, Anne. That is very strange of you, Anne. Very disrespectful. Whoops. I just hit the mic. What? What are you talking about? I mean, I know Max only just died Friday in that accident downtown, but you should still know better. What are you... What? He didn't... I thought I saw him, he's still alive. Look, we're all devastated, Anne. That's no excuse for being rude. I'm trying to take you to a party for some fun. We need to get our minds off this tragedy. This is crazy! Max can't be dead. I just saw him on Thursday. And I can see this won't be resolved until I help you move past this. Fine. As an undead creature of the night, I know a few things about the dead. Wait, you're a what? Hush now, Anne. Thank you, Rakesh. You slaughtered the goat earlier, right? Of course. You what? It is done. I hope you're happy with yourself, Anne. Happy with what? How can Max be dead? Well, I suppose he's not technically as dead anymore. What? Isn't that right, Max? Suddenly, I feel arms around my waist. Brains! Ah! 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 Anne, stop! Ah! Oh my god. Everyone is laughing at me as I punch Max in the stomach and stomp on his foot. Stop! Stop, it's fine. I know it's fine. You guys are terrible. I can't believe you. Is everyone else dead too? Up at the back of the grave they came from. Bring it on! Haha, so worth it. And this is it. Dominic's hanging back to hand out candy if anyone comes by. Sally's gone to hand out pamphlets on where to compost your pumpkins. Girl knows how to party. Then let's get going. I can't believe they tried to play a trick like that on me. They were really starting to freak me out. I guess it's all in good fun. Together, we make our way down to the party site, another house on campus. 10 minutes later, just in time, we're staring at an incredibly well-decorated house. Whoever did the decorating really went all out. The whole place is covered in cobwebs. I can even see some cutouts that look like ghosts in some of the windows. A welcome to you, our most esteemed guests of honor. I presume you are the inspectors we've sent for? Huh? You may call me Butler. We rang the constables to solve the ghastly murder in our quaint dormitory. I thought you were they? No? Well, please come in. I look at the other roomies, who all appear to be just as confused as I am. I don't know why he's talking that way, but he enters through the front door and gestures for us to enter as well. I heard it was a theme party. I didn't know it was going to be like this. Wow, I've heard of murder mystery parties. This could be a lot of fun. This way, please. Don't mind the corpse. Mind the... Before Rakesh can finish, we've all entered, and we're staring at the bloody corpse in the middle of the hall. There are about 10 other people here with us. Some of the others are talking amongst themselves about the body. It's actually really well done. It looks very believable. Poor Mr. Body. He owns the building. Well, owned. He donated a rather large sum to the college, apparently on behalf of a student he had a particular fondness for. Actually, it's rather odd, but he had been filling out these cards when he sent me out. They have your names on them. Butler hands everyone in the room a card with their name on it. So that's why we had to RSVP for this thing. I opened my card and inside it just says, "You were Mr. Body's #1 salesperson. You are innocent, but the murderer is out there. At 7 o'clock, you were refueling your vehicle." Hey guys, what did you get? The others open theirs and peer at them for a moment. Please do not discuss the contents of your letter until the constables arrive. We wouldn't want anyone to tamper with the evidence. While we wait, please avail yourselves of the amenities. There is a kitchen down the hall, the study is that way, and the sitting room is through that door. I expect there may be clues about. I'm sure you'll discover something along the way. So what's going on? Looks like you're on the case, hot stuff. Time to figure out who murdered this poor sap. The game is afoot, as it were. It's elementary, my dear Rakesh. Oh, this will be so much fun. Well, I think I know what I'd like to investigate. Down, dead boy. It appears we must solve this dreadful crime. Who doesn't love a good mystery? You are way too into this, hon. This might be pretty cool. I think I'm gonna go see what I can find in the study. Butler, is there food in the kitchen? Indubitably. I shall take that as a yes and go to feed myself. I think I'm just gonna get off my feet in the sitting room. You're terrible, Max. I'm gonna search this room for clues. Come find me in the kitchen. I will make something for both of us. Yes, I'll be along to confer with you all later. While we were making our plans, so was everyone else. Soon enough, the crowd disperses. Only the butler is left. So, butler, any rules I should know? Well, I shouldn't break character, but everything you need to know is in this building. And I can tell you that I didn't do it. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, I'll be in character too. What exactly happened, butler? I'm afraid I don't know much. Feel free to look over the body for clues. I'll answer your questions as you like. Perfect! I'll begin my investigations immediately. No evildoer will escape my trap. The only question now is, where to start? Clearly there are 4 rooms to visit. If I include the main hall here, there are probably clues in each of them, not to mention my friends. I guess I'll just have to go figure out which one to visit first. We're gonna go to the study because it's Isabella! Time to visit the study. I think Isabella came in here. One of the classrooms has been converted for the evening. Looks like there are people relaxing all over. Someone even put a few pipes on a coffee table between some of the chairs. They probably haven't been used, since I'm pretty sure this is a no-smoking building. Isabella is sitting on one of the chairs, idly leafing through a book. I don't know if she's reading it or not, actually. Hey, Isabella. Hey, good looking. Couldn't wait to come see me. I'm glad. So, have you discovered any clues? I may know some things you don't. The real question here is, how are you going to get me to tell them to you? Oh, I have my ways of making you talk, Isabella. It's actually pretty fun playing the investigator. I always loved the femme fatale of types in the old crime novellas I'd read. Isabella, for her part, leans far back in her chair, crossing her legs and steepling her fingers as she looks me over. Oh, do tell. I'm all ears. Well, I guess I could, interrogate you? Oh, does the little girl want to use a little force to come get what she wants? I do like a woman who knows what she wants. Isabella's teasing me again, but it does work well for her character, or for a character like hers. I can't buckle now. That's right, Isabella, I do know what I want. I walk over to her chair, putting my hands on the armrests and leaning my face in close to hers. And what I want is for you to tell me what you know. Everything you know. Isabella smiles, a sort of languid smile as she looks into my eyes. Well, since you ask so nice. So, what's your story here, Isabella? Well, you know, Mr. Body was my boss. We worked together for God's sake. I've been his secretary for 3 years now. Did you have any problems with your boss? Of course not. We got along famously. Everyone knows he was always hanging off my every word. And was there anything else going on between you two? I'm sorry. What? What do you mean? Well, come on, Isabella. It's the oldest story in the book, right? Beautiful secretary and the older, lecherous boss? So you do think I'm beautiful, eh? Well, that's progress. I try not to blush. She's trying to throw me off the scent, which is proof that something is going on. I decide to try a different tactic. Of course I do, Isabella. You're damn pretty. How long did it take for you to have him wrapped around your little finger? Oh, not long at all. Wait. Fine, yeah, we messed around a bit. It was nothing serious, just a little harmless fun. Ha! I knew it. And did his wife know about this harmless fun? Well, if it's harmless, she wouldn't really need to know about it, would she? I figured. So, where were you around 7 o'clock? Don't remind me. That was before we got here, right? You asked why Chad didn't come? Well, just ask the patrons at my cafe. They'll tell you why he didn't come. We had a huge fight when he told me he had to go bail someone out of jail. He left at 7, and I went home to prepare to come here with you. How far away is the cafe from here? I don't know, about 15 minutes? Well, thank you for your time, Isabella. No problem, detective. Hope you figure out who did this and bring them to justice. Isabella winks at me and goes back to idly leafing through her book on her comfy chair. Well, there was clearly an affair happening between her and Body, but that's not necessarily evidence that she did it. I'll have to investigate further. Well, that was certainly a good place to start. Question is, where next? We are going into the main hall. Time to investigate the main hall. After all, there is a body here to look into. I look around the room just to get my bearings. There are some stairs going up here, though that seems to be out of bounds for the game. The main entrance is here too. The butler appears to have gone back outside to wait for the police. The body lies before me. Whoever did it up did a great job, sorry. It almost looks like a real person. A real person who's had the back of their skull caved in. The body is wearing a very nice 3-piece suit that has been treated very roughly. Whoever got him must have had a fight on their hands. There are holes and tears all over. The man was also clearly quite well-to-do. A gold watch peeks out from under one of his sleeves. I almost don't want to touch the body. The effects are so real. If you need to search for clues here, ma'am, feel free. Thank you, butler. Well, I guess that's as much of a push as I'm gonna get. I take a look at the watch on his wrist. It's definitely seen better times. The strap is nearly broken off, and the face is definitely broken. A little blood has gotten onto it, on the strap and on the knob at the side. The watch hands have stopped moving, pointing at 7 o'clock. I decide to go through the pockets of his jacket as well. After a few moments of rifling around, my hand grasps something. It looks like a key. It's very small, with one of those round bodies like they use on vending machines. So it's probably for a lockbox or a safe or something. This guy doesn't seem like the type to need to get to or into vending machines very often. There doesn't appear to be anything else of note on the body. Well, butler, I think it's time you told me what you know. Exactly what happened here. Very well. Here is the sordid tale. I was here when the master returned from work at 6 in the evening. He was certainly planning on throwing a costume party tonight. All of the invitations to you were sent off ages ago. At 6:55, the master noticed that we were dreadfully short of port for the evening. He immediately sent me to acquire more for the night. Obviously, I don't really know what happened while I was gone. I arrived back from the shops at 7:30. I entered to find the hideous scene you see before you. I called the police, of course, but then you all began arriving, and, well, you know where we got from there. Did you hear any strange noises when you were leaving? Any sign of struggle? If we assume his watch broke at the time of assault, it wasn't long after you left. No, I don't recall hearing anything unusual as I left. It was actually very quiet. And there was nobody here when you got back? No, I checked all the rooms and nobody was about. Are there any other entrances or exits? There is a back entrance, but it was still locked when I checked it. All right, well, thank you, butler. Of course, ma'am. I think that's all I'm going to get out of this place for now. As I return to the main hall, I pass a couple of the other guests in this murder mystery. I hear a quick snippet of their conversation. I hear Body's daughter married some worthless mooch who's bled her wallet dry. Once the mooch gets started, it's usually pretty hard to let go. Well, anyway, that's another room down. Only question now is, where to go next? Alright, I already know what I'm gonna say, so let's gather the suspects and make our accusation. Butler, gather the people. I think it's time we close this case. Very well, madam. The butler runs around, gathering up the other suspects in this little mystery. Tonight, someone in this room committed a heinous crime. Someone who thinks they've gotten away with it. Unfortunately for that person, I happen to show up. I've yet to meet a mystery I couldn't solve and a perp I couldn't finger. Isabella snickers behind her hand. I try not to blush. She's really quite terrible. And that's why I brought all of you here before the scene of the crime, because it's now quite obvious who the killer is. Who? Easy, Rakesh. Isabella did it. A lie to protect her. I take a long look at Isabella, who looks back at me. After a moment, she winks and blows a kiss. It's not difficult to see. An elaborate party, a bunch of invitations with pre-written messages. A convenient excuse that would seem to put them out of the house at the time of the murder. The murderer is clearly the biggest liar here. At this party of 4 liars. Besides, everyone knows that in these murder cases, the butler did it! After all, can anyone corroborate where you were when you say you were out for supplies? You probably did leave, only you did it after killing Mr. Body! What? Well, I didn't do anything. Tell it to the cops, chump. Isabella slides up to me while the others round on the butler, pelting him with questions about why he did it and what the ruse was about. She looks at me for a moment, shaking her head in confusion. The butler finally disengages from the group, accosting him. I'm sorry, Anne, but you've got it all wrong. And unfortunately, that's all the time that we have. I want to thank you all for coming out to the Alpha Theta Rho Fraternity's murder mystery evening. If you would like, please feel free to join us for a party proper at our house. Everyone claps loudly for the butler, who takes a bow. People start heading out the door. The Latin House roomies gather in the lot. I can't believe how much fun that was. Did you see me in there? Definitely. Clearly you need to channel some of that all the time, Anne. Oh yeah, you were definitely working it. She wasn't the only one. Well, hey, if you got it, flaunt it. Though I can't believe they made me the other woman for some skeezy old businessman. Well, if the shoe fits. Watch it, jackass! Everyone laughs as Isabella threatens to bite Max, chasing him around the lot. That was a lot of fun. To pretend to be someone else for an evening. I suppose that is what Halloween is all about, yes? I suppose that's very true, Rakesh. Nice work! Well, now that I'm done with pretending to be a sexy office worker, I think it's time to pretend to be a drunken vampire. Who wants to go get some research material? Hear, hear. Are you really just going to pretend to be drunk? Everyone just stares at Rakesh for a moment before we all head off, laughing to the frat house. Okay, so that was it for week 4. So, I'm getting really close to the end of my time, and this is a good place to stop. So we are a little over halfway to our active, and we still have a bit to go for spontaneous. So, that's all for this episode, guys. If you liked it, please hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!